Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge for the 14th of March. Today we are bringing in the 3 Glitcher officers responsible for my son's death while avoiding alarms. We are glitch sick, which is a bit of a shame, but it probably won't matter too much because we're silenced, which is a good thing for us right now to avoid alarms. X Foundry, which is great. And then to help with us, we've got a concussion hammer and a whole lot of Slipstreams. So yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position. The main thing we're worried about is shields. But yeah. Got temporary shields. Target flees. So, absolute worst case, we can launch the target out through the telepad. And we need to be careful because this is autopilot. We can't disable the alarms. I know I'm going to approach from this side because even if they have a secondary entrance, I have no way to get in through it. Alright, target's right here. We'll figure out where the pad is once we dock. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, 5 seconds. Not the absolute worst, but on a Slipstream day, you need every second. Or even millisecond, because it's not that uncommon for scores to be tied. Alright. So I'm thinking we might go ahead and take out this entire pod. So that we have more equipment. There's a lot of stuff down here. It's scary that all 3 of them have emergency shields. Oh, my guns are silenced, so that makes this a little bit easier. Okay, what's up here? This is where the target's... Alright, we're on thinking getting the target out to where the telepad is. If the target is at the telepad, then that means we've sounded the alarm, and thus everything's voided. But yeah, we could try going this route. It would be faster. Probably, but having 3 items in this area, this one's a bit out of the way, but I still kind of want to go for it. Okay, my big concern here is you putting up the shield. See, you'll see me right here. That is a very small amount of time. Okay, I'll start running down here, and if necessary, I'll change plans. So you started to see me. You've put up a shield. I don't think I can get all the way back. Oh, okay, so what happened here was I did not disable a macro. That messes up with this. And I may have ruined everything. Alright, so I've got two options. I can try and quickly activate Slipstream and then run, or I can bash dash to try and get out of the way. I'm going to try bash dashing first. Okay. That was way too close. Alright, I'll let them walk up a little bit and then we're good. Alright. So yeah, what happens when I have that script open is control is my slow motion button, and one of my key combinations is if I do control space, it does an enter key. And the problem is if I'm doing this, I'm holding down control and trying to do space to pause it, then instead it presses the enter key, which does absolutely nothing. So yeah, with that experience, I am very worried about this. I might. Okay. So what I probably should have done there, and what I will definitely do here, is throw items. They can see to about here. So run here. Throw not that. Weapons move much less distance when thrown. Alright. Pick it up. Head down here. Then absolutely destroy everyone. I have a backup melee weapon. Now, do I go for these? Let's see what's in here. Visitor. It is extreme range, so it could be of use for something besides the final visit out of a ship. But who knows? Yeah, I'm just gonna take a longer route. Crash beam. Absolutely very good. And I don't know why I lost that slipstream. I'll borrow one from here. Another visitor, not that helpful, but we'll have it available to us, I guess. Now, do I go for this key or go for this one? I should be fine going and stealing this. Apparently, oh, that's the gun I just dropped. Okay, okay. So now I can run down here, shoot you, walk over here, bash or throw at you. You've got a super shotgun. That's pretty good to have. And let's start getting this moved. Bash you. Open the crate. Emergency shields. Potentially useful, but not very useful. And do I use another Slipstream? I think I do. I'll just try and be more careful in the future. Try and correct course. Shoot. Remote. And this should be fine. All right. 20 seconds. Very, very long as far as a Slipstream day goes. But I was being very careful and also just getting all the supplies, which this crash beam may or may not be essential. Certainly not essential here, but could be useful. 2 jammers, shouldn't matter, sentry guns. Alright. Let's see what items we want to take. I don't see... I think I'll probably leave this on the pod. And I think I'll save this one for ship 3. And do I take a gun? And I'll leave this one in the pod. Let's check where the thing is. Any extra doors? Nope. Okay, 4 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this. Let's look at our options. Looks like we need to clear out this pod, or at least crash part of it. And by that point, might as well go down here. These are some really annoyingly situated rooms. We can take out the pilot, so going this way is probably safer. Anything else we want to leave here? So I could shoot you and then crash. That leaves me 1 crash to use somewhere else. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the visitor here. All right. This is also very dangerous. Ooh, you know what I can do is get you to move up here. Crash you. I guess I can just steal your keycard. Yeah, that's much safer. And then let's see if we can't hit you. Seems like we can't hit you. I'm gonna go just a little bit further. That ought to hit, right? All right. I'll go ahead and take this first, just so I have a clear shot on you. And then we'll go ahead and crash you to avoid complications. Run down here. Pilot's dead. Pick up the key. Pick up a gun. All right. I should have used that time to remote control the pod. But regardless, do not use the shotgun here. Boom, boom. Ah, I missed. Yeah, I wonder if I can get my pod here in the 2 seconds that it takes for this to blow up. No, does it take 1 second? I think it's 1 second. I think that's pushing my luck. Subverter. Very nice to have. No need for that key. So let's, while I'm doing this, let's remote control the pod. Get it moving. Now I'm another visitor, eh? So since the pilot is indeed dead, we should be safe to blow up the ship itself. So I'm gonna do that. Remote control. Well, stuff certainly is happening. Okay. A lot of stuff happened right there. Okay. Let's put this here. Throw in a few guns. And then we'll return to pod and leave. That was odd. Alright, and there we are, shields. Target flees, but we don't care about that. Tracker, defender, we can take care of those. Although, since I have that subverter, this crash beam is a bit less needed. Though, it did help with the turrets on that second ship, but take. Or do we take a wrench? I'm gonna take a wrench. All right. And maybe we'll have a chance to. Well, I was gonna say we have a chance to armored guard propel ourselves through the ship, but we've already got a slipstream, so sadly that's not an optimal solution. Alright. We've got a subverter, which means we can go through the secondary entrance. Which there is one. So yeah, I think I have the best control over my docks when I approach from really far away. Because I started my approach like all the way down here or something. And that gives me, ooh, pretty, plenty of time to get up to top speed and then control when I want to start like slowing down. Whereas if I'm too close, then I don't get up to full speed, and then I like panic a little bit. All right. So this subverter makes things really nice for us. We can essentially ignore almost everything. So our big problem here. And actually this crash beam will come in useful because the subverter does not prevent them from setting off the alarm. But the crashing does. So where's the pilot? If we can knock him out of the seat, then... Alright, so we'd have to go a little bit out of our way. That's such a straight shot. Alright, so what are our options for getting you out? I think the concussion hammer might be the best. Let's see what tools we've got in here. Yeah, nothing that'll really help. I'll take the shotgun that was apparently just barely fired over the regular gun. Am I gonna use this visitor anywhere? There's a slight chance that I do. And this emergency shield will actually be quite handy. So I'll need to remember to pick that up. Okay. Well, we'll get started on this. Go ahead and subvert you. Let's see. In order to crash all of you, I need at least 1, 2, 3 crashes, which can be done easily enough. And none of your shots will alert any other guards, so I think I'm going to go straight down. Start by running to here. And I'm going to start picking up things off of my pods so that I'll have access to them when I leave, when I remote control the pod. And I think those are the only things that I really want. Okay. So keep running. This is a long run. Remote control the pod. I got stopped by a door. Do not subvert that turret, as that will kill someone and then set off the alarm. Run to here. Go ahead and get this subverted. I can't tell if I got stopped or not. Oh, I got an extra use. Hey, I wasn't stopped. Let's deactivate first. Unlock. Ooh, you just made this much easier on me. Run here. Remote control, slow down. So let's see if we can get both of you with this crash beam. I don't think that's happening. But I don't think any of you will have a chance to set off the alarm anyways. Now that we're already right here. Okay, so let's take the wrench over the slipstream. Move down here. Give you a nice shot. Did that not move you at all, or am I just super fast? Okay, it moved you a bit. Alright, let's get you moving over here. We'll shoot out. Remote control. Move forward. Alright, caught by pod. And leave. Alright, so I don't think any of the equipment I picked up in the first ship ended up being necessary. The crash beam was useful in avoiding turrets. So, yeah, if someone rushed through the first ship and then just played careful around the turrets on the next two, they'd be just fine. I do think I did well on the second ship, going out through that explosion, maybe. Although being knocked unconscious for a bit may have hindered that a bit. Who knows? Yeah, still very, very early in the day. Only 11 people have even attempted it so far. And so, yeah, still got plenty of people to do it. I wouldn't be too surprised if I was beat by someone. Yesterday was the 13th, and yep, I made a couple colossal mistakes, and I managed to kill the target, but at least they did not get away. So yeah, let's look at the top scores. Renico takes first place, just under a minute. K-Set in second. Lassar in third. And yeah. Very nice. I don't see... Oh well. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.